Hey, my name is Phil with legitmarketingreviews.com, and in today's video we're going to be looking at a business management software called Flowlu. Now in this Flowlu review, I want to show you exactly what this tool does, how it actually works, and by the end of this video you should know if Flowlu is right for you. Now just to let you know, they are currently having a lifetime deal, so if you want to get this software for a one-time price that's heavily reduced, make sure you check the link in the description. So first of all, what is Flowlu? Well, like I mentioned earlier, it is a business management software, but it does provide a few features to the table that not a lot of other softwares have. What it includes is things like task management, project management, finance management, including invoices, and it also takes payments from places like Stripe and PayPal. And it also has a very interesting feature called email integrations, which basically takes all of your emails and then automatically syncs it into opportunities. So what I'm going to do is actually jump behind the screen and show you how Flowlu works. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start here on the Flowlu homepage. There's a few things I want to actually show you about Flowlu, specifically the features. There is so many, literally it's a big, powerful tool. So I just want to make sure I show you what is available so you know it's actually there. Another good thing about Flowlu is you can actually turn off things you don't want to use. So I'll show you all about that now. So first of all, if we scroll down a little bit, you see we have access to projects and tasks, and inside there we can actually change the view of everything, as well as things like time tracking, making checklists, and having custom fields and lists. So there's even so much just in this one tool. Then we have financial management, which means invoices. We're talking about recurring invoices as well, which is a really powerful thing. You've also got online payments, billable time, things like that, forecasting and nice charts. You've also got customer relationship management. We're talking about opportunity and sales funnels. Now you're not going to be creating sales funnels. It's just going through the sales funnel actual flow. But there's also things like email sync. There's also contact management. You can even send emails from within the platform. There's also collaboration where you and your team can actually talk to each other. There's a messenger section, as well as tagging people in the tasks, as well as automations actually. So it's pretty cool. And then you can create your own knowledge base. Now, if you want to create your own knowledge base, it's very easy to do. I'll show you that a little bit later on. And then there's also Agile Project Management. I'm not too familiar with Agile Project Management, but basically it's to do with Kanban boards, sprints, estimates. You can do things like problem solving, bugs, things like that. It's very cool. So that's basically what I wanted to show you of the price of the features. As you can see, there's so many. So now I'll quickly go over the current pricing, which is what will be if the lifetime deal stops. So as you can see, you can actually get started for free. If you want to get the email integration, which is actually the reason why I'm going to be moving to Flowlu, then you're going to have to go on the $29 per month plan, which is the Teams, but you can get 8 users and 10 gigabytes of storage, and then it goes up as you go forth. There's also monthly and yearly payments. But if you want to get an absolutely incredible deal, then use the link in the description to bring you to this page here. And if we scroll down, this is actually their lifetime offer they have right now. And you will get what's called the professional plan. It's a sort of a modified professional plan, because basically the professional plan is going to give you 100 gigabytes of storage with 25 users. However, you can choose the amount of storage and users on the professional plan using this. So basically you'll get unlimited projects, records, knowledge bases, organizations, all that sort of good stuff. So you can have multiple clients, and you can get 10 users, 100 gigabytes of storage for just one-time price of $49. And if you require more storage or more users, of course you can go up. And there's actually a little bit of a sneaky trick I'm going to show you as well. If you have a look, there is actually up to 6 codes. And if you scroll down just a little bit in the comments, you'll actually notice that they've got this crazy offer going on right now, where if you actually upgrade to say the 6th tier and you give 3 honest reviews about the software, 1 including AppSumo and 2 on these other users, you can actually upgrade to the enterprise plan, which is actually not currently listed, and the enterprise plan is $199 per month. And basically it's going to give you a few extra features, which is the custom domain, so you can make this part of your website sort of enterprise, as well as IP whitelisting, which is going to help with email deliverability and everything like that. There's a few other benefits in here as well. So just letting you know that's all there. And finally, one more thing before I actually get into the back office and show you how this works is show you the public roadmap. I always believe in looking at the public roadmap before investing. Reason being, you want to know if this company is going to be around for a while. So if you scroll to the bottom of the page, you'll notice the public roadmap page, which is this one here. And there's a few things inside of the public roadmap that really caught my attention and pushed me over the edge. And that was actually the Xero integration, because right now you can take payments, you can create invoices, you can do all of that stuff. But as soon as it integrates with Xero, as well as take in multiple currencies, this tool is going to be one of the best project management tools out there. You can do every single thing from start to finish inside of your office, right? Inside of your business. It's very amazing. So now finally, sorry about the long build up. It is such a massive tool. We are here at the dashboard. Now, this is the first thing you will see when you actually get started. I'm actually opened this account on the trial. I wanted to see what the enterprise looked like, but you'll notice most things are the same, except you get obviously a few more features on the enterprise. But when you get started, you're going to have here the onboarding sequence, and basically it's going to show you how to actually set up Flowlu for your business, right? So you'll go through all the things like setting up your profile settings, notifications, syncing your calendar, and it'll go on for a little while because this tool is actually extremely big. So it is going to take a little bit of onboarding, but as soon as you're there, it's going to work. Now on the left, we've got things like feed, tasks, CRM, projects, finance, files, calendar, and also you've got agile projects and knowledge bases, things like that. Then at the bottom, we also have your settings. Now, first of all, I'm going to show you the apps just to show you how quick and easy it is to actually use what you need to use. I know a lot of the times there's so many features in some of these platforms and you don't actually need them that it becomes a burden. So if I go into apps first to show you what it looks like, what you can actually do in here is come through and check the ones you want on and turn off the ones that you don't, right? So it's going to actually modify your back office to suit what you want. So let's just say I wanted to have mind maps inside of here. You can click on that, click on install, and it's actually going to add a tab on the left like so. So now you have it. Now what you can actually do is come in here and just choose which ones you want. You can always add them later. You can always remove them later as well. But it's a very, very powerful tool if you want to have it there. Now, one interesting thing that I loved about this is the ability to actually customize your dashboard. As you see, we've got Flowlu branding at the top, but if you come down to settings, you're actually going to see some pretty cool things. So first of all, if we actually look at what settings we have available, you will notice that majority of the tasks on the left have their own customizable settings, which is very powerful. If you know what you want and what you're looking for in a tool, you can actually adjust it to get it. Now, if you're just wanting to use what's already here, you can also do the same, just letting you know it's there. And if we look on the main settings tab, you can actually choose your own subdomain for flowlu.com, which you can modify in here. And if you are on the enterprise plan, you will also have the ability to use your own custom domain for Flowlu. So this is once again the trial because I wanted to see how the features worked. But if you use the lifetime deal, you'll be on the professional. Now you can also change your organization name, time zones, things like that. If we come down, you can also use your own custom branding. So at the top left, it's actually going to have your business name, which is a very powerful thing. And then if you are once again on the enterprise, you'll also have the ability to use the IP whitelist, which allows only certain IP addresses to actually access it. Now you can also change things like your currency settings. Once again, the multiple currencies will come a little bit later on, but it's good to have it now. So you've got all these different things in here. You can choose how it looks, all the dates and times and everything. If we go down to as well, there's so many inside of here, all these different settings. I'm just going to show you a few as this tutorial review video is going to be so huge. There's API settings. If you're a developer, you can always use your API settings to integrate things. What I absolutely love is the webhooks feature. If you know or have watched my channels before, you know that I'm a big fan for webhooks because you can manually integrate things. So all you need to do is create one inside of here. Super easy to do. And then moving forward, we've got things like tags, custom email domains, and then we can go into different types of settings for each of the modules. Now there is one I'm going to show you inside of here because I think it is very important. And that is the finance module. Now the finance module is pretty amazing because you can integrate your PayPal, your Stripe, and a few other different things inside of here. For example, you can have the ability to put in invoice numbers manually. If you wish to do that, you can also start from a certain thing. You can also send out thank you for payment emails if you wish. There's all these different types of features that you can have in here if you wish to use it. So it's all pretty cool. Now what I'm actually going to show you is the payment methods and templates, because this is where you can integrate your things like PayPal and Stripe. So I'm going to go ahead, click on create. And inside here, you've got all these different methods: cloud payments, PayPal, Skrill, Square, Stripe, Way for Pay, whatever that is. So it's quickly and easy to do. Just click on PayPal, for example, put in PayPal. Yes, everything looks good. Click on next bottom right, and this is just going to ask for your client ID and secret. And to get it, you just click on one of these buttons, log into your account, and everything's there. It's super easy to do. And to give you an idea of what it actually looks like, on my other account, I've actually created an invoice. And as you can see on the right here, we have the option to pay via PayPal, Stripe, or we can do the invoice, which will actually let you have a downloadable PDF. And if you click on Stripe, for example, it's going to take you straight to a Stripe checkout for all of your inputted fields, and it's all going to be ready to go. So it's actually really easy to do. It's super clean as well, which I'm really impressed with. And you can edit every single thing in this template, which I believe is important because a lot of other software don't allow you to actually edit all of this stuff inside of here. You can also add things like taxes. If you've got more than one, you can as well. It's very, very powerful. So moving forward, if we actually come back to the account, I should really get into some of the nitty-gritty because this is already taking quite a while. But if we go to tasks, inside tasks, we have all of the different tasks that we have. Now, when setting up, all of these tasks come already added into it. So you can come in here, you can choose them into a Kanban board. You can put them in a list view if you wish. This is sort of giving you an idea of how everything actually looks. So all of these are here, and basically this is all of the onboarding type of sequences. Now, I forgot to mention earlier, there is also a notes tab at the top. So let's just say, for example, you wanted to have a note for later. So don't say, for example, you want to put in here like, don't forget the pin for today's meeting is like 44, like something like that. That's always going to stay in just your back office as a note. So if you ever wanted to see it, you can just see it quickly in there. You can always add new notes as well. So it's pretty handy because you can quickly jot things down and have them on the right. Now, if we go to CRM, you'll notice we have here opportunities, activities, organization, contacts, and archive. It's basically going to be where all of your opportunities are. Now, I'm not going to go too deep into actually creating opportunities, but I do want to show you a very cool feature that really sort of incentivized me to actually do it. And what it is the email ability, because if you get the email ability, you can actually connect your email account to Flowlu, and what it's going to do is every time you get a new email, it's going to create a new opportunity, right? So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to quickly pause the video. I'm going to add in a brand new email account, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, so I have actually now added a test email account. As you can see, it's a test account. Now, what you should know as well while we're already here is if you want to refresh your email, so if you want to reload it, you can force reload it here. New emails there, switch to Outbox there. You can also add in more accounts there as well. So it's super easy to do. They just line up along the top. You can switch in between. Now, if I actually click on the email, this is where the really fun stuff begins, because what it's going to do is automatically create an opportunity and a contact for you, right? So you don't have to go manually in, create a contact. You don't have to go in, create an opportunity. Basically what it's going to do is it's going to do all of the hard work for you. So you actually can just come in here. You can add notes. You can do that sort of thing inside of it. Now you can also reply to emails as well as write your own comments inside of here, which is really cool. But if you want to see where it actually adds all this information, what you want to do is come to CRM and type in opportunities, or not type in, click on opportunities, and you'll see here is the email and here is all of the things inside of it. So if I click on it, you can see all of the emails that you've actually had back and forth to each other. You can also see all of your things like your invoices, estimates, activities, and you can also create automations based on what you actually do inside of your flow. So for example, if each time I put someone into qualification, I want to actually send a notification to someone in my team. What you can do is come in here, create a notification rule. For example, there's so many different rules you can have as well. And I could say, make sure you update the information section. Just say, for example, take off that. And if I press save here, all right, you can choose who you want it for as well. Let's just say I go back to the opportunities tab. Let's just say I look at the opportunity. Keep in mind, this is the notifications bar. Watch this. As soon as you drop it in, bing, there comes a notification. So whoever your team member is that is actually going to action that automation, they're going to instantly see a notification pop up and everything's good to go. So it's very, very powerful and super easy to do. I'm actually so stoked how quick and easy it is. Now there's also things like activities. So inside of the activities, they're all listed inside of here. All your different organizations that you have, you can create them inside of here. Your contacts, like I mentioned earlier, are going to be inside of here. Here's some other emails I've actually deleted that you didn't see. But that's cool. So inside of finance, once again, you can manage all your things like your invoices inside of here. You can create all your different templates inside of the settings. We've also got things like files, calendars. You've got, agile products, knowledge bases, mind maps if you want them. You've also got your reporting. This tool is absolutely huge. If I went through every single stage, it's going to take you a long time. Once again, the great thing about this tool is actually coming to the apps and turning off what you don't want. What's like sort of cluttering up your workspace and turning on what you want. So if you're if you're time based, if you're tracking your time, click on time tracker. You can turn it on each time you start a task. Things like time indicator, all these sort of information, it's all here. You can also import things via CSS. So that's basically Flowlu. It is a very cool tool. Once again, the files do give you 100 gig, I believe, 100 gigabytes on the first plan, 200 for more. And there's also that very cool little trick where you can actually upgrade for even more things there. So just keep in mind, you've got 100 gig you can actually upload into here. So if I go to the shared folder, you can see all the different sort of files that you've uploaded here. You can create special folders, you can create permissions, everything inside of that. But apart from that, everything's got tutorials to actually get started. Everything's got training to get started. It's a very powerful business management tool. I'm actually very stoked with it. So what I'm actually going to do right now, I'm going to jump behind the camera once again. I want to talk to you about a few extra things. Okay, so that was Flowlu. Now, the thing I really love about this, once again, is the ability to customize Flowlu to suit your business and your actual needs. You can turn off things that you don't want, turn on things that you do. You can also create in custom fields, add in webhooks, use the API, and you can do so many different types of automations that you can actually create Flowlu into be something that you want to use. I know for me personally, a lot of other times I've tried to use business management tools, but they've put you into sort of a category which is specific for either one industry or one type of business role, where Flowlu gives you the ability to actually customize everything tailored to your business. So that's Flowlu. I hope you have enjoyed this review. Once again, if you want to get Flowlu at a crazy one-time price, make sure you use the link in the description. It's going to take you directly to the lifetime deal. And apart from that, I hope you have enjoyed this Flowlu review. If you have, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe for more videos. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.